You're currently touring with Mike Epps?
Yes.
It's an official tour, or is it just like spot dates?
It's spot dates, and I do like majority of the West Coast dates. Like I don't be going to New York. Like if I'm in New York or something, I'm by myself. But West Coast for sure, I'm on all that, and we just Midwest and shit.
Now, how did you initially link with Mike Epps? How did you meet him? Take us back to that first time you actually met him.
A producer and A&R named Dame, the boy Dame. He introduced me to. He a big producer in the Bay Area, and he was part of CMG, Yo Gotti crew and everything. And I hit him on Instagram because I seen him. He was at the movie set of Meet the Blacks, and he was up there because he messed with Lil Duval Tough. So Mike Epps, they was all there on the movie set together. So he told me I could pull up. So I just got to drive out there. So when I drove out there and I pulled up, he introduced me. He like, man, this. The boy Dan, he was like, this the man, you feel me? He from the Bay, the whole city behind him. You know what I'm saying? Mike Epps, cause I told Dan, I'm like, bro, introduce me to Mike Epps and tell like, bro, that's my favorite comedian. So like, tell him like that, you feel me? I don't want to be like, oh, with Mike and then keep it pushing like, no, bro, Mike Epps is my idol, you feel me? So I'm like, let him know that. So then he told him that, and then Mike was like, man, hell yeah, you feel me? Like, soon as we shook hands, he was like, let's take a pic. I didn't have to ask Michael for a picture, none of that. You know what I'm saying? He just took the pic. And then that's when we had the conversation about driving to LA. Like, you know what I'm saying? You too big, drive to LA. And that's where it all started from there.
And that conversation is in a previous segment in this interview. Now, there's a thing where, just because you look up to someone, just because you like someone, it can be a totally different thing than what you foresee. So, for example, there's two things here. One is you may think of somebody in a certain way. You may think of them in a certain light. You look up to them, maybe an idol to you. But when you meet them, they're not who you think they are or what they,
That's 90% of the people. Like, you know what I'm saying? You think that's hella cool. Mike Epps not like that because Mike Epps is really Mike Epps. He's not a person, he's not a character. Mike Epps is a real dude, you know what I'm saying, that's being funny. So everything that I thought Mike Epps was gonna be, he was like that. And that's where we had that connection at, cause I'm not a person, when you meet me, I'm gonna be something different, you feel me? Like I'm not a character, I'm me, I'm Louis Belts. So, yeah.
But then there's another thing, and this is the other point I wanted to make, is it's a phrase they say, idols become your rivals.
Yeah.
So you go up to this guy, you say you're a fan of his, you look up to him, he's your idol, but he might look at you as like, oh, this could be future competition.
Yes.
This could be, somebody coming after my next gig or my next role or my next, whatever the case may be. And there could be tension there or competitiveness.
Yes.
That wasn't the issue in this case?
No, it's not the issue because he's giving me a lot of advice. He's giving me too much game to the point where if somebody was competing with you, they wouldn't tell you this or they wouldn't give you this certain opportunity. I feel like somebody was in the wrong mind state of that will be like that. Because there's movies that Mike Epps, he could put me in, but he not going to put me in it because he want me to be, he want the best for me. He could throw me in it and I could fuck it up. I could be not relevant in 5 years if I don't put the groundwork in it and do the things he told me to do because I'm not trying to be just under Mike Epps. That'd be people's problem. They be trying to be under this person so much they want to compete with the person and get mad. No, I'm trying to be the next Mike Epps or better than Mike Epps. You know what I'm saying? So really, I would never. I don't try to compete. We try to eat together. You know what I'm saying? That's what we really on. He really is like a mentor to me. So.
But that's what I mean too. Like you just said a phrase there. I'm trying to be the next Mike Epps or better. Somebody like in a Mike Epps position, we've seen where somebody might look at the person looking up at them and they're looking at him like, oh man, this guy's trying to take my spot. Yeah. And then it becomes an issue.
Yeah. I see that, but that's insecure. That's just insecurity on the artist. At the end of the day, so it can be that. It could be that with me. Or it can be that with the next comedian. That's just his problem. And if that's his problem, don't knock somebody for their insecurity. All right, if we compete, then do your thing. Don't blast out there and be like, oh, niggas ain't helping me or whatever, because he competing with you, nigga. All right, I came up by myself, you know what I'm saying? So competing, that's what I'm doing with everybody else. So that ain't nothing. It shouldn't bother you if somebody competing with you, I guess. Mike Epps can only help me. He can't bring me down because I'm grounded. You know what I'm saying? I got it out the mud in the Bay, and that's harder than anything. You know, it ain't no platforms like that. So only thing Mike Epps can do is help me. He can't fuck it up. So I'm gonna forever salute him.
But just taking Mike Epps out of the equation, a person, there's always two different types of people. One may nurture the person coming up, put them under their wing. It might be an apprenticeship, mentorship, that sort of relationship. And then another person in a whole different spectrum may look at that person as competition, somebody trying to get their job, somebody trying to get their role, somebody trying to eat off their plate.
Yeah.
So just curious.
It's different because we in a whole different generation. I'm 23. Mike Epps is an OG. So it's like, that's like Michael Jordan trying to compete with Blake Griffin or something. Like, it's just totally different times. So it's Mike Epps done his roles we would never do the same roles. So he not really competing me. Like it can never be that. But what you said if, like, for instance, somebody else outside of Mike Epps,
yeah, we
right?
were taking him out of the equation. A person will look at a situation two ways. So I was basically giving you a description of one person where they'll take somebody and put them under their wing. It's a mentorship, apprenticeship, learning symbol, OG, big homie role. But then another person, it can be an idols become your rivals role, where a person may look at somebody coming up as competition.
I think artists like that, it's a lot of artists like that. And them artists, they don't even fuck with you from the start. They not even gonna acknowledge you. They gonna see that you not on their level, so they not even finna acknowledge you or talk to you or say some weak ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Or they compete from the jump. Cause I know I bump into disagreements with niggas that's older in this game, and they not as popping as certain niggas, you know what I'm saying? And they looking at me like competition, and the tension is there. It's like, I'm like, what's your problem, nigga? Like, you feel me? So them type of people, they don't even fuck with niggas. They don't even start off. So in comedy, it don't be like that. I don't think an idol can become your rival. If that happens, y'all never had a relationship and you competing with them. But the comedians, some comedians don't even fuck with you.
Now, with your relationship and with Mike Epps, it was organic.
Yes.
And it was an instant chemistry.
Yes. I met Mike Epps when I was 10 years old at the mall in Richmond, California. And when I seen him.
This wasn't when Dame was in the picture.
No, yeah, without Dame.
Okay, so this is a totally separate.
Yeah, I'm a kid walking through Hilltop Mall in Richmond. And I see Mike Epps, and I'm like, oh, shit. You feel me? So we take a picture and shit. So when I seen him, I told him that I met him before. And he remembered. He was like, I remember you. He just remembered that. I showed him the picture. He was like, he remembered that. He was like, you was with your mom and dad, the whole shit.
Oh, wow.
And he remembered, so, like, off the rip, we already had that, like, oh, like, you feel me? This really my nigga type shit. So, yeah.
When it comes to Mike, what's the biggest advice he's given you at this point, or the most important thing you learned being around him? Could be a variety of things, but what's one thing?
The biggest thing he just told me is gonna be hard. Like, he said, it's gonna be hard and don't be scared. And that was the day I met him. He told me to drive to LA just on some fluke shit. And I took his advice from that. I was scared, I damn near was scared. I was kind of scared to go to LA without, like, knowing somebody, like, who the fuck I'm gonna call or what I'm gonna do type shit. He was just like, no, you just gotta go out there and, don't be scared. And I took that advice and shit. I've been everywhere ever since. I be going, I go anywhere. I don't care if nobody know me. Nigga, they gonna get to know me on mama. So with that mindset, that helped me to go anywhere. That made my mindset not local. Cause people be local cause they scared. They don't know nobody. Nigga, that's why nobody never know they ass.